And I think we're live on So Like You Know. Yeah. It's good stuff, baby. Let's make sure there's audio.
This is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about.
Are you crazy? These kids could really hurt themselves with this stuff.
Oh, God, I thought that was absolutely dreadful.
That shit, bitch. Yeah. It's good stuff. Anyways, guys, this is So Like You Know, podcast your mother warned you about. I'm Bo.
And I'm JP.
Yeah. Shell's not with us tonight. She is doing
Adult stuff.
adulty type things.
Porn.
Yeah. I don't think so, but if she does it, props to her. Shut up, dog.
And let us know if you can't hear us via Facebook or Spreaker.
Yes.
We will adjust accordingly.
I definitely appreciate that. Yeah. So, like I said, this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. You should make sure you check us out live every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio. We're also on Facebook and Twitter at SLYK Radio. And iTunes and Stitcher and iHeartRadio. Yeah.
Recently added.
We got approved. It's good shit. So yeah, make sure you check us out there because we're awesome and you should look everywhere because we are beautiful. Pretty people.
Hey, Daniel. Thanks for
buttons.
that sound check on Spreaker.
Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, you should intro the beer while I get a show post going. Scroll up, he says. There we go.
Alright, as we usually do every Thursday, we are doing our craft brew.
In review.
And today we are drinking Einstock. We are drinking Icelandic Arctic Brewery from Einstock Brewing of 5% ABV in Iceland. The Schumaturinn Vista? How do you...
Schumaturinn
There you go.
Visti.
Schumaturinn Visti, which translates from Icelandic, or poor Icelandic, to first day of summer. It means the arrival of warmer temperatures. At Einstock, we celebrate the limited edition ale, a refreshing Witbier. Oh man, Witbier. Wheat beer. Okay, it's a wheat beer.
Yeah.
Flavored with tasty bilberries, handpicked from the nearest Atlantic Circle, and it is a perfect ale for the summer adventures. But enjoy it while you can. It will disappear with the midnight sun, which is very fancy.
Yeah, or it's going to disappear with all our glaciers.
Also that, just because some of it fell. How big of a piece was it that separated from?
Oh shit! It was like
1/50th of.
Yeah, it was a massive chunk of Antarctica. I don't remember what the size comparison was, but it was absurd. It was absolutely absurd. But global warming's not real. Mm-hmm.
No, it is real. We're just accelerating it.
No. Don't. If you tell that to someone who agrees aggressively with Trump, they don't agree with you.
Benny does.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter. You know why? Because we care what you think, but the government doesn't.
Fun fact about Iceland: beer was outlawed until 1989.
Yeah.
Which is very odd to me.
It's incredibly odd. Like he read that. Well, first he read it, and it made it sound like Tom Cruise brought beer back to Iceland, and I was like, that sounds like a movie.
Now who can't pour beer?
Hey, at least it's less foamy.
Hey, you didn't spill it.
Beer. There's the beer. It's right here. Let me rotate it so y'all can read what the hell it is. Yeah. It's beautiful. They make that so it's legible something. There we go. Einstock. It's good stuff, man. But anyways. Can you hang it too?
Yeah. So, as we like to do, we like to plug our sponsors, and one of them is Hang-Ins. Looking to protect your $600 investment? Then you should pick up a Hang-Ins today. This handy device attaches to any phone with a case without any modifications, allowing you to strap it to your neck, your wrist, your purse, your backpack to keep it from falling to the ground. No! Only $4.99 with free shipping. So go online to our website and click the link and get your Hang-Ins today. That's Hanginz.
It's beautiful.
Hang-Ins. You might especially need it this weekend if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, right? We're gonna go. We're gonna go one of these times, and either we're gonna go slick or we're gonna go as slick without media passes. But either way, I want to freaking go because it's San Diego Comic-Con. Like, major event. Not to mention freaking missing psych stuff and, like, game stuff and, what else? What was that? The live action of Death Note?
Yep.
It's
That
like,
appeared.
bastards, the whole lot of ya. Sarah Cosmama is there right now. She's one of the main people for Club Cosplay Denver. So she's been posting photos and all kinds of cool stuff, and it looks just as exciting. Yeah.
So packed though.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's got to be crammed full. God, that is bright. That's better. Look, I think we can read it. We can freaking read it. But yeah, can't think of what else to tag.
It's almost like a wine. This beer.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Jason. All right, I think that's
So
the list of people.
Put the feed up here.
Right, like the feed of. Oh, on here?
No, the feed of people. So
Oh.
read comments.
Yes.
And Daniel says, to me, San Diego Comic-Con lost its appeal about 4 years ago for some reason. I think it's because it became mainstream. Yeah, see? Daniel, it's like it's too big. It's too popular now.
Oh, so that's why you really want to go to Colorado Springs Comic Con, because it's a little bit smaller.
It's going to be its second year.
Yeah, which, I mean, second year, and they're going to have a lot of celebrities.
What's going on, Mark?
What's up, Mark? So yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like it's going to be busy, that's for sure.
And Mark can hear us on Facebook. So,
Yeah.
aces.
We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. We're so fancy. Fancy people. But anyways, moving right along, we got Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
So during a routine cataract surgery.
How's it
So
that's not routine.
Well, so the woman was 67, and they do go and it was probably a cataract checkup or something.
It's probably just a checkup to see if you're still alive.
Just to make sure. A woman, or the anesthesiologist, was going in to check a woman's eyes and found 27 contact lenses crammed in her eye socket. So, yeah, that's an overall thing. Like, just shoved up in there, like, hardcore. So the anesthesiologist was, checking her eye out to make sure she was okay for the surgery. Found 17 at first, and then upon further investigation, found 10 more crammed even further up into the eyeball.
No, thank you.
And it is disgusting. So the woman's eye, due to infection and because of the mass, had just become a hard bluish mass of nearly 30 contact lenses that were just held together by mucus. Ugh.
I didn't know it could happen either, Daniel.
Yeah, right? If I can have one that's sticking in my eye and I'm like, oh, I can't, I'm going blind!
Yeah, I put it in the wrong way, and I was like, how? What did I do to myself to deserve this? What evil?
Now you know how Lady feels.
It's not evil.
Don't put it in your lady's eyeballs.
So if you want to click that link, you can see what 27 contacts congealed together with mucus looks like.
Yeah, that's it's a whole different level of disgusting. So I'm gonna post it on the Facebook page as well, just so you guys can check that out. But it's like
you took a plastic
fudge,
a plastic bowl, and threw it in the microwave, and it melted.
What's up, Jason? Yeah, it's nauseating. It's literally not, and it's like you always see that stuff online where it's like, don't leave your contact lenses in your eye before, otherwise you can get like
She's
nasty
67 years old.
virus. She's been wearing them since she was like 30 though. Like she started wearing contacts when she was like 32.
But she has to take them out.
No, they just
She
kept
left
moving.
them- Man.
So it's almost like she
Wow.
almost made like a pair last a year. Like she just stuck it in there.
If you're friends with this old lady, how dare you not say anything? She's always complaining about her eyes. It's like, did you take out your contacts?
Yeah, where are your contacts? How are they doing?
It's like, my eyes are bothering me. It's like, oh, it's your contacts? It's like, yeah, I just keep putting new ones in. It's like, wait a minute, you don't take yours out? Take them out, please.
Yeah, just do it now. It's disgusting. Some people are just. She basically was hoarding contact lenses.
So,
Yeah. But that's just that's like physically nauseating. I think like Hannah tagged me on it on Facebook, and I was like, nope, can't do that.
well, if she ever had to work like any place that needed like safety glasses, I guess she wouldn't need it.
Pre-protection.
The one upside is like, oh yeah, you should be totally blind now, ma'am. My contact lenses saved me.
Gross.
Why is she still working at like a?
Like she's looking around. There's like a piece of like a shard of metal like going around like this. Like, what is this? Ugh. Speaking of what is this? What are these? We should take these. Right
These
here.
are show shots.
Yeah, man. We didn't do these for a long time. I feel like one show shot is it's a good thing.
We were working before.
Yeah.
The next day.
The next day. Good stuff. I like a second cheers. I meant for to hold your glass, but that works too.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's like, that's weird.
No, it's a double clink. It's double the pleasure. I don't know. Turn into a gum commercial. Or porn. You turn it into porn.
Mentos.
So what else do we got? So if you guys pre-ordered Destiny like we did, you guys got to check out the beta that came out.
Bungie sponsor us.
Bungie, give us your love.
What's up, girl? How's it going?
Feed us, Bungie.
Yeah.
Feed us, Bungie. Bungie. Either way, I'm not getting sponsored
So
now.
I don't know why we're hyping this up again. Because I was on that hype train, and then I don't know. How long did it take for like original Destiny to like fizzle out on you?
The DLC.
Because you didn't buy it. Because no one else was buying it.
Yeah.
At the time, you're just
Well,
like,
all my friends who were playing it bought it. The people I played with, and they only wanted to play the new shit, and I couldn't afford it, and so I never got into it. And by the time I could really afford it, no one was playing Destiny anymore. Really.
Actually, on my friends list, there's like a lot of people that still play Destiny.
Oh.
I was just like,
Your friends list is larger than mine. I don't accept a lot of people.
Oh, I had a lot of
'Cause,
people
like-
in the military, so it's just like
Oh.
that group of people. It's like, hey, so and so is
Fair
this, and then play with them for a couple times and become friends.
Like for me, it was one of those things like you played a lot of good matches with someone, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll friend you. And then all they do is pop up on your friends list every once in a while, and annoy you while you're watching a movie. That's what
That's
it
when you go
turned
off.
into.
You go offline.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, which is what I just turned off notifications.
Oh yeah, you could do that
So,
as well too.
so if anyone follows me on Instagram, it's SLYK_Bo. You might have seen earlier that this delicious drink came out. Oh, it came out a while back, but I finally got to drink it. JP's been drinking it for a while because he's cooler than me.
Bo was a good kid.
I didn't drink till I was 21.
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't really drink till I was 21.
Because your mother was like, "He's my baby. He's not gonna drink. He's back. Mom, let go of me."
I don't even know if it was that because like
They probably would have bought you alcohol.
as long as I drink at the house, and
Exactly.
like one
There
beer,
was,
they
like-
probably would have. It was just like one of those things. I was like, no.
You know, but I was turned off of beer. Like when I was like 9 or 10, my dad's like, "Here," I think he was drinking Heineken. Have a beer. I was like, "This is disgusting. Why do you drink it?"
Yeah, I remember when I was little. I had a tiny sip of wild turkey. That might have been what I was like. I'm good. I don't need to drink any
So
booze.
strong. Yeah. It's so strong.
You should try putting Jolly Ranchers or Skittles into Zima.
That's what they used to do with this and Sky Blue vodka.
I've done it with vodka, so I mean, it's one of those things.
Sky Blue was like the drink version.
Oh,
the bottle
okay,
version of
okay.
this.
Yeah, no, that I could go for that. So it's like I watched oh shit, I forgot his name. Tipsy Bartender on YouTube. He loves doing the Jolly Rancher vodka.
He does.
Jolly Rancher vodka.
No, you mix it, girl. Well, you spill it everywhere. It's like some Jamaican bartender.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys should check out Tipsy Bartender on YouTube. I feel like everyone that listens to the show probably already does, but in the off chance,
Which I'm surprised he didn't do like a Game of Thrones, like
oh yeah, a Game of Thrones one.
just like shot or drink. It's like in honor of like this coming out.
Like it's one of those things too. Like you can imagine it'd be like we'd say, "Oh, someone should go tell him that." But I can just imagine the comment section leading up to Game of Thrones was like, "Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones." Just probably like the Ami channel for Man at Arms.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that was a Game of Thrones freaking bombardment. Like they're probably like, "Get one of your big swords, turned it into two. now make it into another sword."
No, we're not going to have any spoilers. It's just Game of Thrones happened last Sunday. And if you're not caught up in the series, what's up?
Yeah,
what's happening?
Catch up, fool. Like, it started out amazing. Like, the first...
It was a cold
first
open.
minute and 30 seconds was just like, yes!
And then it was like 4 minutes of their opening.
Yeah. I was just... Still made me happy. I was fucking ecstatic. And it was awesome. It was awesome.
Hey, Tara.
Hi, Tara! So, Tara was there with us. What's up, Josh? What's up, Wayne? Daniel, shush! Okay, maybe not shush.
Yeah, Daniel's comment to the first Game of Thrones episode is, "Damn!" That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying any other people.
Yeah, if you want to read it, you can spoil it for yourself, but damn!
Yeah.
Because it was exactly like that. It was fucking amazing.
Why isn't Cold Blooded up here?
Cold. Yeah. There's so many things we need to get. I really need a beat pad with like different sounds on them, you know?
Yeah, because Daniel, this is for you. Just
I do love me some titty sprinkles. Wait, did you mute it to do that?
oh, did I?
Yeah. Do it again.
Would they still?
Do it again. Good, fuck
You're
it.
getting again.
I do love me some titty sprinkles. There we go.
Daniel, you heard it twice.
Yeah. So nice. You heard it twice. But yeah, I mean, it just... Tara's even like, Game of Thrones! So, we've been watching on Mondays. So if in the off chance someone wants to message us on Sunday and talk about it, fuck off.
I don't even look at my Facebook. I look at YouTube, but it's just like a fast scroll. If I see like something Game of Thrones related, it's like next. Oh, is that a Vsauce video? One every 4 months now?
Yeah.
Unless you have YouTube Red. Sponsor us.
Yeah. Daniel says, but I used the part with Chappelle as Rick James saying that was cold-blooded after it, too.
See?
Yeah.
Daniel gets what I was trying to say.
Oh, I know. But yeah, so don't talk to us about Game of Thrones until Monday at about midnight.
Yeah, but we slipped way off topic.
Yeah.
But Destiny 2, the beta is out right now.
Holy crap, yeah, that was way off. Destiny 2 beta. How did we even get off of that?
I don't know.
The slick tangent, it's real.
Slicking.
Slicking hard. So yeah, the beta came out, and it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It is a lot slower than I remember it. Probably because of like Overwatch. I play Warframe a lot. He plays Overwatch a lot. Those are fast-paced games. They're just they're like Warframe. The subtitle underneath it says "Ninjas play for free," and you are fucking. Even the slowest Warframe is super fast.
Oh,
that game.
Well, I mean, it's like Overwatch. I mean, it's like constant.
And they don't take fall damage. Fall damage is still a thing in Destiny. We're fucking heroes of the of the earth. And you
we
still
can't have automated suits
you
that
can't,
go.
you can't do like
Okay.
superhero landings or do like some like third person camera when you do like.
Right? You would think that could be a bit of a change.
I don't know.
So that's a negative. A positive. The graphics look great. It still feels like Destiny. Like, I mean, it's slow, so it's just I'm remembering it differently. But it still feels like Destiny. It's still that fun, just first-person shooter attack kind of game.
Yeah, because the guys at Bungie, they know how to make a first-person shooter. So
Yeah.
it's like the mechanics are there. It's just a lot of fun being like the different Titans, and like you actually get to see like the Vanguard leaders, like Zavala.
Oh, you're gonna have to name those ones.
I forget.
But all the leaders though, because they were in the intro to it, which I'm sure you guys can find on YouTube. Basically, it's attacked. I mean, it goes through on the teaser trailers that they talk about. We get attacked, and they go after the light.
Well, yeah, Gary Gull. He's convinced that it should have gone to their race. What's their race called?
Fuck.
Dude, it's been a while since I've delved into like Destiny lore, but
It really
the
has.
Cabal.
Yeah.
It should have like the Traveler's Light should have gone to the Cabal, and there's some like crazy contraption that they had to steal the light from,
Yeah, they took it and they made them fucking
and like
weak.
Spartan kick the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, they beat the heck out of him. I mean, it was a good cutscene. So I really liked the campaign. I think they did well. Let's
But it's the
Daniel, thank you for double watching. We appreciate it. It's just one of the. But the thing is, the downside for me is that it has nothing to do with the game. It has to do with the people. I kept trying to play
the strike.
the strike.
Okay, gotcha.
Every time I played the strike, I would get into a group of 3. Only a group of 3, never a group of 4.
It's only
It's only a group of 3?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Strike
So, only a group of 3. We'd make it 3/4 of the way through, and then it'd turn into a group of 2. And invariably, the group of 2 would be me, and the worst guy would stay.
the worst blueberry.
And it's like, so the first time I played Strike, I kept trying to beat the final boss. If you guys don't know how Destiny functions, I mean, basically you play through this whole area with your fire team, and then you get to the final boss, and you just kind of go to
Nice,
attack.
Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. And then when you're at the final boss, you basically have to have your whole fire team, or you are foobar. Basically. With 2 people,
Oh yeah, I guess you don't have any exotics because I was doing like
I had an exotic, but it was an exotic that was like weak.
that auto rifle.
Yeah.
It's like shitty.
So I mean, it's one of those things. It's like you're basically a noob jumping in level 20 with like what feels like a level 10 gun.
I got 2 hand cannons, so I was like, "Oh, I'm out of ammo with this one. Next hand cannon, bam, 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 bam." Still love me some hand cannons.
And I was using the hand cannons. I mean, because they were doing a good chunk of damage.
I still also experienced that because I got booted. Like I guess Bungie is stress testing their servers, but like halfway through, it's like I saw my buddies. They were shooting at something. They were just dancing around, shooting at something. It's like it's not dying. Its health is regenerating. And I was like, burp. I got booted out, and I just had to get like re-invited into the party. Luckily, I was able to rejoin and finish it. But that strike was pretty cool. I like the way it's set up. I died at the grinders. It was like, all right, we're here. I was like, oh. Okay.
Let's see. I died at the turbine and the grinders.
Okay.
Because the turbine, I kind of went full retard there a little bit.
I died at the turbine too. I died actually at that weird launch gate. I actually hit the wall. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was
What happened?
Because I jumped through it, and I guess that
Oh,
had
it
me
launched
higher.
you.
And I hit the top wall. I was like, it took damage, and then I just fell. I was like, the guys were busting my balls because they had already run that strike. Because like, see, I told you someone always dies. Like JP just walked through it. I was like, How am I supposed to know? I'm just a fucking portal. Just
Yeah.
jump through it. And you should be okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Mark, there is no soloing the final boss when you got weak weapon. Because it was hand cannons, and it was headshots constantly. Constantly headshots.
Try it.
Headshots, and then supercharge attacks. Throwing down my shield, and still, because you run out of ammo. The boss doesn't drop ammo, and there's not a little
The
plebs
little-
don't come out, and the plebs don't drop very much. The harpies barely drop shit.
No, the harpies don't do anything. You got to go after the goblins.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
all that stuff.
that's all you're
Yeah,
fighting
like,
against the final boss.
I
It's just harpies.
I actually killed like the final boss with my super as a Sentinel Titan.
Nice.
I smashed him with my shield real good.
I don't know. Maybe if I was playing with someone who was on and would have accepted an invite to my fire team, I might have had
It was
a chance.
4 minutes later, and I was finishing something up in Warframe, and then I was like, all right, I'll switch over. And I was like, it's no longer available. I was like, oh, okay, I guess he's got friends on Destiny Beta.
I got no friends. I'm like the poor nerdy kid. I just. Yeah, no one on my friends list aside from you has the Destiny beta. No
There's
one.
a couple people of mine.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So it was one of those things, it was like I kept getting stuck with like morons and quitters. It's like, what?
We made people...
Y'all suck!
we were playing the high intensity gameplay, which is basically like besides like the strike, there's like control points, usual Destiny stuff where you control 3 points. Whoever makes it up to 75 wins. And then they had another one which is like kind of like a CS:GO where people defend while people try and plant a bomb at 2 different locations. So I was doing like fucking call outs, like everybody's like, "You got 2 on market, 2 on market." And then I go down, it's like, I'm down, took fire. I was like, dude, shut up. I was playing with my friends, and we actually did so well. We skunked some teams because it's up to, in that CS:GO version, it's up to 6 points, and then we did 6-0. At the 4-0 mark, like 2 people left. And it was just like, I'm like, I guess we'll do this easy.
Yeah, I did pretty well on that. I wasn't the tops. I mean, it's very different gameplay from Overwatch. Not to mention, I have barely played any FPS on PS4 for like a year. Everything on PS4 has been. I mean, it's Fallout. But Fallout doesn't
has
focus.
VATS though.
Yeah, exactly. You're focusing on
it's like
VATS.
slow down time where you have like dead eye.
Yep, exactly. So it's exactly it. So it's like it doesn't take like the same shooting talent, and it's been Assassin's Creed. So it's just like okay, and then computer where it's just the mouse and it's keyboard.
Like,
it's like exact versus like it's like
where you have like auto aim.
Mm-hmm. So. I'll get back into it. I mean, I was usually the second, but still, I'd like to be first.
Yeah, one time I was just leading the scoreboards. I had like 11.0.
Nice.
And then it's like, damn, JP, you gave him like, it was like, you gave him a good dicking. It was like, as a gentleman does.
Horse dickings! Nice. That's awesome.
He's like, damn, JP, you just giving it to them. I was like, well, I am a gentleman. If they ask, they shall receive.
Feed it. I ain't weak, Mark. You weak. But yeah, I mean, it was fun though. I mean, it's definitely fun. I'm excited for the game to come out. I kind of hope that they get rid of 4v4 and they make it 6v6.
Yeah, it's because I love to hide in the chaos. That's where JP thrives.
It's so
where I can just be like, it's like, oh, they're having a crazy fight here, and I'm just like, Titan Smash, or just like throw my shield like Captain America and just bing.
Yeah. I say because it. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like Destiny had with the competitive. It basically has become almost a sniper's game.
Oh my god! Every time in the market, or you were doing that one, it was just that CS:GO one. As soon as they got special ammo, it was like I just got fucking sniped.
Yeah.
I can't handle snipers. I can't do long range like encounters. Like before, hand cannons got nerfed in Destiny 1. Like they could actually compete, and you could actually outsnipe snipers with hand cannons. And I was just like, I was like, get out of here, guys. Get out of here.
Oh, that's like McCree against the fucking Pharaoh, dude. Fuck McCree. But yeah, I mean it's good. It's just I wish it was faster. I mean that kills that fast-paced gameplay, which is like JP says. That's where I thrive. That's where I have, because people are so focused that you can just like go. You can flank the whole freaking enemy team and be like, "Die, everyone!" But when it's 4v4, your team kills one, and suddenly it's like, okay, now I gotta find 3 people.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I like how we only have that just little blip, which is what we have written down is Destiny 2 beta review. That's it. That's all that we have. And then we went off on the tangent of like Game of Thrones. Now we're here.
We're doing well. Where are we at?
But Destiny 2, check it out. It's going to be out this September.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're new to Destiny, I highly advise getting the first one to become familiar with it.
You don't
because you do.
The dev says like you don't really need Destiny. The first Destiny.
Not for story, so that you can be on freaking the same plane as the people who've been playing.
If you've played a Halo or any first-person shooter, this will come naturally to you.
You'd think so, but my first one, I was 0.2. It was sad. It went like this. It went 0.2, 0.5, then it was 2 and 8, and I kind of stayed around 8 after that.
See?
But still, it was like, I'm dying so bad!
Well, first of all, it's like, when you're first in a map, it's like map knowledge. The person with the more map knowledge wins, because he's like, oh, I'm just going to turn this corner, this fucking wall.
I ran into a gate so many freaking times, especially on the first map.
You just have to know, like, where everything is and like know the mechanics, because if you crouch you become invisible and they can't track your movements. So it's just knowing mechanics and like the map and knowing like the hot spots of where people run through, because like there's so many people where I caught them outright where they were like engaging my fire team over here and I'm just like coming around the alleyway and I'm like choo, 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 choo. And they're just like, oh my god, and you see that panic jump that happens when they start getting shot. It's
yeah. Which is really rough in Destiny when you panic jump Sentinel and you have like the boost jump, so you're a floating slow target. I'm like, oh great, this is
instead
wonderful.
Of a sitting duck, you're just like
you're a floating
duck.
I'm a hovering duck now. How do you get out of this? You don't.
No,
you get shot.
Yeah, you get destroyed by. That's me.
So it really is. You just get fucking owned. So Destiny plays different. So just pick it up, check it out, figure it out.
Do a 14-day trial if you're not so sure about it.
There you go. So yeah. Speaking of things coming out, we got J.K. Rowling, who is releasing 2 new Harry Potter books in October, and that's awesome.
Where's that horse? We need like a stuffed animal horse so we can just like take a wiffle ball bat and beat it. It's like I thought she had said that she was done, right?
Yeah.
God, it's like
I want a stuffed horse.
We're gonna get one.
It's just gonna sit right here and just be like.
I was like, we don't advocate like animal cruelty, but this is
stuffed animal cruelty. That's a different story. But yeah, so the books that we're releasing though they're not even stories. Weirdly, Daniel says, "I think we need a new term for Harry Potter books that aren't stories." Well, I called them compendiums.
Okay, I was gonna like they're not graphic novels, because you know how like in comic books, graphic novels are just like a story that's not part of the comics. It's just like some little thing.
Yep.
So, I guess compendium.
Well, because it really is just a collection of knowledge. Because really, that's what the 2 books are. They're a compendium of Hogwarts classes and then historical magic knowledge.
We can just call it POTS.
Pots. We call it the POTS books.
Plot pots.
Pots.
Yep.
Pots.
Yep. Alliteration for you.
That's basically what we need. Because I read that and I was excited. And then I read more, and I was like, oh, I'm never going to read that.
We know who will. Hannah. Because she just
No,
said-
she might not even read that. She hasn't read... she would right now, but she's not going to read that. She hasn't read Fantastic Beasts.
Has she seen the movie?
Yeah, we saw the movie.
Okay.
But she didn't read the books. It's one of those things, it's like, you want more story, but it's not story.
It's just like the Silmarillion is more like an encyclopedia of...
Yeah, she doesn't...
Lord of the Rings.
It's one of those things, it's like... So, I'd like to believe that Hannah loves me, and she listens to me. But when I start getting technical, she zones out. It's like Harry Potter. She loves it. But and then it gets technical.
So Hannah,
She's
like, when this part happens, it's like, Bo.
Yeah. So, yep.
See, it's more like a textbook than a story.
Yeah.
Just like the Silmarillion for like Lord of the Rings. It's just a whole bunch of collections and facts and
Yeah.
mentions of blue wizards.
Dana says, plus J.K. Rowling isn't even writing them. I didn't see that,
Yeah,
which makes it
right.
even stupider.
Give it the rights.
Hannah says, I'll take them. Sooner or later, they'll be read through, and it's like a short story where you go into, on, and off. I don't know.
Yeah. It'll probably be your bathroom book.
Possibly. So, I'm... Right. So, it's just... You never know. Let's see, Dana says... Yeah. Fantastic Beasts is the book. The book is more like a textbook than a story. You need a script book for that, which is true. So, I mean, it's one of those things. I would like to check it out.
You're such a pothead.
But I don't know. I want more story. I really want more story. That is what I desire. But anyways, yeah. So some little bit of sad news. If you guys follow our Facebook page, we posted a little bit earlier that Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park, did die today, this morning. He hung himself, suicide, which is always sad. It's just bumming, you know?
It's like they were doing tributes to him on the radio and playing heavy, and then that, I don't know, it just, there was more weight to that song, like listening to it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
If you're having thoughts of suicide, there are many avenues. Talk to your friends. There's a lot of help hotlines that can help you.
You're never alone
with this.
You're never alone.
No.
I mean, no matter how rough it is, you're never alone. So just always remember that. Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things. As soon as I heard it, I spent, well, as much time as I could at work because I didn't believe it, you know, because there's been fakes where he's killed himself before, actually, which is stupid, ridiculous. It's so infuriating when news sites do this. But regardless, I mean, it was fake before, so I really had to go back, and it was just like, Jesus. I had to search everywhere, and I mean, yeah, bummed me out. Yeah. Daniel says he was never really a big fan of Linkin Park, as their early songs sounded exactly the same, which, you know,
I was into because I didn't know much about music back in the day.
I mean, I love their early stuff. That was when I liked Linkin Park.
Actually, their remix is pretty good. The one with like Jay-Z remix. Like, I actually like that one.
It was okay. That's kind of where I started drifting away from Linkin Park. But regardless, Meteora and Hybrid Theory were just
Hybrid Theory.
There's a reason my screen name is Dark Hybrid. In all honesty, I love Linkin Park. I thought they were fucking amazing. They were a badass band, and they were
super big in any of the Asian countries.
Yeah, I saw them twice in concert. I mean, they were worth it. But regardless, the rest of Daniel said is, but it's still sad. Depression and suicide sucks, which is true. So
seek help. Ask someone. Talk. Just even talking.
I mean, there's suicide hotlines that are free, completely free.
I mean, just saying like, "Oh, how's it going?" to someone who's maybe thinking about it or something. Just
always make sure you go out there for your friend. Your friends. I mean, you're friends for a reason. I mean, just spend time with them.
If they're just if they're on media posting just stuff that's not part of their norm,
Pay attention.
just send them a message, not on Facebook. You could just text them or send them like on Messenger. It's like, hey man, it's like, oh, what's going on? If you want to like grab a beer later or something, we haven't hung out in a while.
Yeah.
And just be there.
Yeah.
That's the most you can say. People like who are suffering from depression, anxiety, thoughts of suicide. Just being there for someone is paramount to. Yeah, it's pretty much magic.
Yeah. I mean, it just... And sometimes a little bit of tough love is good. Not like asshole.
When to use it is the right.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to pay attention.
You have to have the right time.
It's more like being brutally honest in a positive direction. I know that sounds weird. I mean, it's something to learn out. I've had friends who I've had this discussion with specifically, and the brutal honesty is sometimes good. You know, like, just like, don't be such a bitch. And then
Almost
like
intervention, like
it's like, don't be bitches. Don't do it this way because everyone loves you. And then you tell them how amazing they are. Because I mean, you're not lying to them. I mean, so yeah. So either way, I just don't want to keep pushing on this one, but it's sad. So just seek out, pay attention to your friends because it's a lot more work to try to get over something like that than it is to try to just say hi.
You'd be surprised at how many of your friends would be like, "What's up?" That are willing to give you that ear, that shoulder, that time for you.
Definitely.
You just have to ask.
So, but yeah, so he'll be missed. I always hoped we were going to get more Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Linkin Park that I like. But yeah, so. But let's move forward.
Switching gears.
Let's cheer this back up for a little while. We always want to make sure we tell you about an awesome cosplayer, Shellshock Cosplay.
Woo.
She's our normal co-host who is out for the evening. You can follow her on Facebook at Shellshock Cosplay, where you can follow all of her awesome cosplays from Psylocke to Maddie Hatter. And she also does Jessie from Toy Story and a whole bunch of other stuff. As well, she does Knights of the Tempest, which is what she's doing in Fort Collins this coming weekend, June 29th, 30th?
28th.
28th
From Friday through 30th.
Okay, yeah. So, the weekend of the 30th. So
not this weekend, but next.
Yeah, the coming weekend.
This is a coming weekend for us.
It's all coming. Death is coming. That was ill spoken. It's still true, though.
Yeah, but
it's true nonetheless. But
other than Knights of Tempest, she's also part of Club Cosplay.
Yes, the nightclub for nerds by nerds. You make sure you check them out online at clubcosplaydenver.com, or you can follow on Facebook at Club Cosplay Denver. If you guys were at Denver Comic Con and had a chance to go check it out, it was awesome. Mm-hmm. All kinds of cool cosplays, awesome stage presence. They had movie camp there, and they're always fun. I mean, so
I've been to a couple of their showings of Marvel, and I think I was there from Fantastic Beasts.
Nice.
It was pretty fun.
So yeah, always go check it out. It's well worth it. You never go wrong with Club Cosplay. So, good stuff. But yeah, we also want to make sure we tell everyone about Slick's YouTube channel, which we're going to start posting stuff up on there. I started working on it, so more will get up, I promise.
That's what she said.
Get it up! So go out there, check it out. It's just Google Slick Radio and click on the one that has the most followers. That's us main, not us other one that I'm trying to get rid of. I think I figured out the right email though. So step in the right direction. But coming up next is Slick Tube.
Tube Slickers.
It's so moist.
Wow.
So a little bit more sad news. I'm just trying to rock through all of this. We're just gonna get it done because it's sad. Recently, we lost George Romero, the father of the zombie age,
the legend.
Yeah. So massively awesome guy who just really He was the forerunner.
He brought zombies to the forefront of film.
Yeah.
It's like if you were to do like a zombie film back in the day, not the speed ones now, but like anything
That slow-moving
chair moving towards you.
Yeah. I mean, that was him. I mean, so it really started all in 1968 with Night of the Living Dead, which was just an awesome movie. Not to mention kind of one of the first movies that made a black guy the hero of the whole movie, which was cool too. So he really was just an awesome guy, awesome director, made a lot of amazing movies. And was always out there helping direct new directors, kind of learning the craft. I've heard from, different stuff on YouTube. So, just cool stuff, but yeah, sad stuff. But make sure you check out our Facebook page. We always try to keep you guys up to date on what's going on in this world. Be it sad or wonderfully happy, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
But
wonderfully happy.
Speaking of wonderfully happy, Stargate is coming back. Stargate is coming back. I'm so excited.
And completely agree, Daniel.
Yes, I fully agree. He says this week has not been kind when it comes to celebrity deaths. Because we also lost Martin Landau.
Damn.
God damn.
We're getting older. I mean, this was happening to our parents when they were growing up, but
It's
social
true.
media wasn't like... The internet wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just like, you would read
It's
it.
a little more aggressive now, because it's like, holy shit.
You learn about it super fast.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just rough. It's rough. That's what it comes down to. But... Damn it, Hito.
Those are Bo's dogs.
Yeah. So, Stargate is coming back. Just when we were browsing the internets and I couldn't find anything for SlickTube that sounded really of any interest, JP saved the day.
San Diego Comic-Con, thank you.
And found this beautiful, beautiful stuff. No, Tara, it is coming back as a show. It's coming back as a show.
Yep.
Yeah. So Stargate Origins was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. According to MGM, the new series will follow Catherine as she embarks on an unexpected adventure to unlock the mystery of what lies behind the Stargate in order to save Earth from unimaginable darkness. Egyptians. No, I assume it'll be something new. But I am ecstatic, to say the least.
I was a big fan, and let me tell you, on the Sega Genesis, that Stargate video game was probably the hardest game that me and my brothers could never beat. There was hardly a game back in the day that we could not beat. And Aladdin, Lion King, beat him easy. Stargate, fucking couldn't
Terminator
do it.
2 can still suck my nuts.
I don't know how you... It's like, we've talked about this before, and it's just weird to me that one could not make it past it.
I want to watch you play it. I'm going to see how far you get. Talk is cheap.
How can cheap? But we've beaten it.
I want to see it. You talk big, but I see small shoes. I don't know what that means.
I'm a small person.
No, I want to. If you can beat that, you will legitimately make me happy. I won't even be sad or anything. I'll just be ecstatic that someone beat it on that cartridge that has been tormenting me for 20 years.
Which is crazy to me.
Stupid freaking... Yeah, I still have my Sega Genesis, and it's hooked up downstairs. Because it's awesome. Hi, Jennifer! I haven't seen you in here in forever.
Oh, hero.
So yeah, Stargate's awesome. It's coming back. Super static. And it needs to come back
Do you
now.
think it's going to be the original Catherine?
I would think so.
Who played Catherine?
I don't know. Hold on, let me look it up.
We're talking about that. So, we'll move on to our next topic. Attack on Titan is coming a lot sooner than you guys think. Actually, they're thinking about bringing it in the next season, third season, to spring of 2018, which is kind of ridiculous because, are they going to be talking to the guys who do the manga and be like, hey, this is the story we want to go with, and we'll release manga as it comes? Or is it already out? I don't know. It's going to be crazy.
So, the original old Catherine is dead. But someone who played young Catherine is still alive and only 35. So, I guess that might be telling us what time frame it's kind of sitting in. Finding out a little bit more about the origin on Earth. Maybe there was another...
Because, like, she hadn't set foot through the Stargate just yet. What
No.
MGM says.
Yeah, it didn't happen until she was older.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really don't know. They might have to... No, they wouldn't want to follow an old Catherine around.
No, so it'd be, like, the time before. But, like, she doesn't go in until, like, much later. So it's just, like, what do you do?
Maybe they're just generally saying Catherine, but it's someone else. Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out. All I know is I'm excited when it comes out. Things that are coming out. Yeah.
Yeah. We already talked about the Attack on Titan.
Oh, I
coming
was looking
out.
stuff up. Did you talk about Bleach?
No, not yet. So, Bleach, the live-action version, it was first rumored or aired about in 2001.
It's been a little while.
So, now they actually have a release date, or release year, of 2018. So, next year, somewhere in that time frame, there's going to be a live-action Bleach. Which I'm super excited about because...
As long as they do it right.
Yes. Which is... I'm very skeptical of because, like, Bleach is like a Naruto or a One Piece or Hunter x Hunter. Billions of episodes.
Yeah.
And a
really.
whole shit ton of manga.
And a shit ton of filler.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's websites that you can go to where it's just like, oh, I don't want to... It's like...
Yeah, the skip episodes.
Yeah,
Because
skip
no one cares
episodes.
about the Urankar.
Yeah.
Just skip that whole...
Just
Well,
like-
that was
that
like
was-
100
That was
episodes.
slightly interesting, though.
It was interesting, but it has no relevance on it.
That's where he gets to control, like, his, spoiler alert, his mask. That's where he gets to the hollow side of him.
I guess that's true. That's true. I didn't make it through that saga. That's where I stopped on Bleach. Because
There was fillers in that one, too, and I was just like... I was like, oh, I new episodes. Like, it was like,
That's kind of what killed it for me. The Urankar story arc is what killed Bleach for me. I just fell off of it. And it's been so long, I'm going to have to re-watch Bleach, which isn't a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Just so I can figure out everything again, aside from just like, he has a sword that can transform, and he's got a cool mask, and he gets stronger.
They're Quincy's, and they do things.
Yep. So, things to figure out. I kind of want a black Slick side. I think it'd be cooler. Black and green. I just want to make Slick black and green.
Bill.
So yeah, that's exciting. Now the last bit of tube news. Yeah, if you guys have been paying attention to the angry internet, Jodie Whittaker, who is going to be playing the 13th Doctor, is also female, which is cool. It's not the first time, but it's still pretty awesome. So recently it was announced that she's going to be playing the 13th Doctor, and she's supposed to be the caring kind or something. I saw like a little blurb on that. It might have been like fan hypothesis, but I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm really excited to see where it goes, and I don't see a problem with it at all.
It's 2017, guys.
Yeah, well, it's not even 2017. It's like we're fucking humans. Get the hell over it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
I mean, you're getting along with reincarnation just fine.
So, yeah, and it does say in others, like, seasons and episodes that you can come back at any gender, any sex, so it doesn't matter. And in an alternate storyline, the Doctor has come back as a female before. I believe it was in an audiobook. So this is not the first time. It's just the first time on TV.
On screen, yeah.
So, stop being such, little dicks about it. Pussy up. Damn it. And I mean that. Because they're a lot stronger than my dick is.
The resiliency just bounces back.
Guarantee I couldn't push anything like that on my dick. Wouldn't even want to try. Yeah. I'm not ready for that level of tears. You make that face like you're like, we'll give it a go. So yeah. What's up, Kristen? You should join sooner next time.
Just too busy playing Destiny with everybody else.
Yeah.
You're missing your 4th fire team member. What's up?
Yeah, you know what I'm missing? All the fire team members. Because no one knows how to play, and they don't realize that the strike is a long freaking mission.
You stole me away, Kristen. That's what happened.
Xbox. You know, it made me dislike Xbox even more.
Because my phone was on silent, and I didn't even know until I got off the session of Xbox. I was like, oh, Bo called me. That was probably for a little bit of Destiny.
That's what I have to say about that. Get an Xbox and we'll play with you. Fool!
I'll be back.
I gotta buy so much stuff. I need to get a camera for Slick. I need to get a lift for my Jeep. I need to... Suki just had a stupid vet bill. Pay for a wedding. Holy crap. There's so much money. Buy me an Xbox and I'll play with you. Yeah. You will fart on everyone's PS4. You're a disturbed individual. Because the PS4 is better than the Xbox. That's just... I mean, it's not even like a personal opinion. That's just a matter of fact. Because it's a better system. And it comes with God of War. They have God of War. And Halo's played out. So... yeah, but yeah, I think it's pretty awesome as far as the new Doctor. So we'll be seeing that soon. I am definitely excited for that. Make sure you check it out, and make sure you just keep in contact with us on our Facebook page at SLYK Radio, on our Twitter at SLYK Radio. We're gonna post all kinds of stuff. Maybe we're gonna start doing like random weird little live videos. Who knows? I kind of wanted to start posting our D&D stuff, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But coming up next is the Craft Brew
In review.
So, so we are drinking Icelandic Arctic Berry Ale from Einstock Brewing. It's a 5.0% ABV. Yes. And Shumataurin Vishti.
Nice. Nicely done. Much better than me.
Which means the arrival of warmer temperatures, because it is the first day of summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, fitting.
Wow, we didn't drink any of it.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's very delicious.
Mm-hmm. It is. I mean, it's more like mead than beer, though. Like, it tastes like a honey mead. That look was like, what you doing, motherfucker?
No, she just like made a loud sigh. And just like...
Suki, you sighing? Oh, it's because she can't get out. There you go, Suki. You're free! You're free!
Go chase the kitty.
Now you don't want to get out? Oh, look at that smile. Look at that corgi smile. Yeah. Anyways, so the beer it's a sweeter beer. It's very tasty, like I said. It's mead-like. It's high carbonation on the pour, but low carbonation on the drink.
Mm-hmm. Very fizzy. Dude, I'm gonna say it's like a wine. You can mix it with a nice cheese and be very happy with it.
Yeah, I would be.
We don't have a cheese platter. I'm sorry.
I can go cut up some Colby Jack.
We're fancy.
Honestly, it's true. I mean, if this were like some brie and some apples, some nice warm brie, apples, and then this beer, that would be delicious. Delicious. So, yeah. And the pupper is much better. She is having excellent bowel times.
She's having excellent outdoorsy times. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, delicious beer. It has a It's kind of like when you take berries and kind of mix them into, like, I don't know how to describe this. I've had a drink like this before, but I can't remember exactly what it is. But it has a definite berry essence to it. Very light mouthfeel.
It smells great.
It's so grape. I just want to tie myself to a radiator and
Ty himself. Look at that.
grape myself.
TMI? I don't think so. Tell me more. Was
Tell
that
me more,
left
tell
click?
me more.
Tell me more.
Wait, I got. Where's I got one for this? Where is it?
Ready for the most splendiferous pudding pop you have ever seen.
I need to cut that down to the splendiferous pudding pop part because that's really why I have that.
Side note, O.J. Simpson made parole.
Oh yeah.
10 years later,
It was like a robbery.
that he pleaded guilty to,
Yeah.
so he can get parole.
Yeah. So yeah,
But it was robbery for his own stuff.
which is stupid.
He's trying to, like, get back his Heisman trophy.
Yeah. It shouldn't be robbery when it's your things. If it's your stuff in a
But
house.
he sold it, though.
Oh, then it's not yours anymore.
And then someone else was trying to sell it, and he showed up, and he got
Yeah.
arrested.
If someone has your things in a house and they refuse to give it back, I think at that point it's not robbery. What do you think?
Well, there's a... If you're... Like, say you had a roommate and they move out, in certain states, after a certain amount of time, that stuff becomes your stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean more like you left it at their house. It's been like a week or so. You should be able to go back and just get it. Like,
Yeah.
or if someone kicks you out and it's still that, and there's no money owed, kind of scenario.
Because then you could keep it as collateral. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
going to keep this until you pay me.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, it's a different state.
Oh, I didn't see that. So you just got off work. I see how it is. You need headphones.
She can't really do that.
I'm
Where
just
she
giving you
works at.
shit. But anyways, so the beer is quite tasty.
Delicious.
I just want to get all the Einstocks and just line them up right here and be like, good.
There's only like 6 that they do, like, internationally. Like, in Iceland themselves, I think they actually have more. And I was like,
Time
it's
to
like
go to
Jamie's got a
Iceland.
place. Do a trip to Iceland.
Yep. Just gotta wait for Saynetics to slow down a little bit. We're gonna... Oh. Let's go!
It's never going to slow down. Not for me.
Yeah. It's gonna get... Well, it should be real fun soon. Because I have all the storage to do, plus helping that.
Business time.
Business time. It's business. It's business time.
It's motherfucking business time.
So yeah, delicious beer. What's your score?
I'm gonna give it a 5. I would drink this beer if
Yeah.
you gave it to me. Like any
Same
it's like, oh, do you want some Arctic Berry Ale? It's like for my
Fuck
stock.
yeah.
It's like you had me.
Give
at
it to me.
You had me at Arctic Berry.
Yeah. If anyone listens to the show, they know more than often if something isn't beer-ish, I usually don't rate it at 5. This is irrelevant because it's delicious.
Your point is mook. Moot?
It's moot.
Moot?
I like a mook.
Moot?
It's moot.
Moot?
I think it's moot. Your point is moot.
Moat?
Your point is a moat. I'm gonna push you in. You're gonna drown and
Surrounded by water.
beaten by alligators. Suki likes alligators. Don't you, Suki? Yes. Ladder. There you go.
Yay!
So yeah, that's a 5. A 5 for Einstocks. Icelandic. Berry something. Because I scrolled up. Icelandic Arctic Berry Ale.
It's so hard to remember.
Right? It's so challenging. But anyways, guys, if you guys are wondering why we're scoring our beers, That's because you can follow us on Untapped, UNTAPPD. It is the social drinking app where you can share your thoughts with others and get great suggestions on beers. You can check them out on untapped.com or get the app from the Apple or Android store. That's Untapped, UNTAPPD.
Drop that E, baby.
Sponsor us.
We should.
Yeah. So, but we always want to make sure we tell you about our awesome sponsor, Hangens. Don't forget to go to soullikeyouknow.com, click on the link on the bottom right-hand side, and order your Hangens today. That's only $4.99 with free shipping. Free shipping. So go online and get that. And if you don't want to go to our website because you don't like us, which I can't understand. I thoroughly can't.
But you're here. You're listening.
Yeah,
you're looking at us.
Feel
you're
the
seeing
love. We
us.
know you love us.
Wink.
You can Google Hangens. That's Hanginz. You can go there as well. So get that. Feels good. It's lovely. But anyways, guys, that's it for the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio. We're also on Facebook.com/SLYK Radio where we do our live video feeds. So come and chat with us.
Have empty space on your iPhone or Android. Not Windows.
Nope.
Fuck yourself. And you're just dying to fill it up? Download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast. Or stream us on Stitcher, Smart Radio, or iHeartRadio.
Mm-hmm.
New shows every Thursday.
You have to update this thing. So Like You Know is not responsible for anything. Ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't. And don't forget. We love you guys. You have an excellent evening. We will see you next Thursday.
Yep.
And make sure you follow our Facebook feed where you can get all kinds of during the week news.
We have shirts coming out. There'll be like pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
I'll figure
shirts.
it out.
Shirts. All right, love you guys.
All right, see ya.
See ya.